What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It is extremely hot down here in South Mississippi, but before we get into the pure stock video where we're going to get some washing done and get in some water, hopefully, we have got to thank the product sponsor for today's video, the Liuhai store on Amazon. These guys have reached out to us to help us solve a problem. You guys know that we are constantly in our engine bays at the track, checking water, checking fluids, everything like that. And what is in the way, Dad?
The hood prop.
The stock hood prop. Both times Austin has taken the 13 to Southern, right? Yeah. Southern Raceway. The old hood prop, which is wherever it is.
It's around
it's around here somewhere. It has shorted out the battery. Well, we also always have to have somebody hold the hood up if we don't use that.
Or fold them over on the window.
Yeah, or fold them over. The Liuhai store said we've got a solution for that. We're going to help you guys. So what they offer are these nice carbon fiber looking steel hydraulic rods that hold the hood up. So Dad has purchased himself an RSX daily. So we're going to use them on Dad's because, as you know, the Falcon is out right now. And so that's what these are for the Falcon. So we're going to test fit them onto Dad's car, make sure everything's good to go, and show you guys how these work, because we are excited that we don't have to hold hoods and that we don't have to worry about these things shorting out. So let me show you how easy this installation is. So what you have here is they come in a nice package. You've got two mounts. These things are specific for your make and model of your car. So whatever car you have, when you go on Amazon to the link that's going to be in the description, you will put in your make and model for your type car. So we've told them we drive RSX. They have two mounting points. You've got one that goes up here to your stock OEM 10mm bolt for the top part, and then where your fender latches, it screws right into the hole. So very simple installation. All you need is a 10mm or whatever size your hood is. It's very simple. All you do is you clip this side in. It comes with a really nice safety clip that slides right into this hole, which is right there, and then clips in. That prevents this mount from ever coming out. So now that's nice and secure. And you do the exact same thing for the bottom, which my safety hole is on this side this time, right here. So that pushes in just like that. And I'm gonna say within a matter of 5 minutes, you've got both hood pieces in. So you can see we've already got this side installed, same process. So now, there it is. No more old hood latch that goes right here that's in your way.
It gets a call
and grounds the battery. So now you've got nice looking hood holders.
Hey, these might not go on the Falcon.
Yeah, these may stay on Dad's car. That way, you're good to go. Nobody has to hold the hood up. You open it up. Voila. So we want to thank the Liuhai store. Guys, y'all please support the companies that supports us. Like I said, the link is in the description below. We really are thankful for people like these guys who say, you have a need and we're gonna meet that need. So you guys go check them out. Let's get into today's video. Woo! And when I mean today's video, I'm talking about like the sun's coming up today. Here we are back in the FFR shop for another awesome pure stock video, and it is right now, hold on, let's see, 5:48 in the morning. I just got off of work working my 7-day or 7-night set, and I just got home and I was like, you know what a better time. It's not real hot, the sun's not right up there beaming down on me. So I was like, I'm not going to sleep. My family has been up in Minnesota for the last 4 or 5 days, and so they're coming home tonight. So I am going to take advantage of this little bit of time and not sleep so that I can provide you guys for some quality content. No, but for real, you guys saw the last video. We got this pure stock running and driving. I'm pumped about that. I have been doing a little bit of work, which I'll show you here shortly, But what the game plan is today is to get this car pulled out, get some stuff out of it, get it nice and cleaned up so that I can prep and get ready to paint the cage and get everything in tip-top shape as far as the frame goes and the interior, make it safe, add a few bars, get the seat mounts, all that done, and then we can put the body back on. So by the end of this video, I hope that this car looks significantly different. I hope you guys are excited to see this change, because now that I have everything cosmetically going as far as the engine, the transmission, and things like that, and I know it drives, now I can really shift gears and make sure that it is safe and make sure that it is looking good. So with that said, I'm gonna flip the camera around, show you guys where we're at, and get to cleaning. Since the last time you have seen this, guys, this is exactly where Dad backed it in the last time we drove it. So it has literally been sitting in this exact spot since the last video. You can see I need some air, but boy, are them tires shining up still. But I have done a little bit of work, so I'll go over that with you guys before we get it rolled out. So if you remember, I had a 10-gallon fuel cell in this car, and I have decided to upgrade to this 20-gallon. It's actually a lot newer. And so what I've done is I've come in and cut these old bars out that were old and rusty for the battery tray, and the bars that were holding the fuel cell in, so that I could fit this 20-gallon in. So as of right now, I've got it just set in there, but you can see where I've cut and really cleaned this up really, really nice. And so what this is gonna allow me is this is going to allow me to move this gas tank where I want to move it. Don't know if I need to keep it centered of the car, to the right of the car, to the left of the car. So for now, before I mount it permanently and redo all the cradle and stuff like that, I'm gonna leave it like that so that when we get it on the scales, I can kind of use this to my advantage. None of the rule books say it has to be dead center. I'm sure some of you guys may comment and tell me your opinion. So feel free to do that, because I will say a lot of you guys have given me some really solid advice when it comes to these cars, and I'm very thankful for that. So talking about what you guys have recommended, I will let you guys know I have read your comments about changing these valve springs, and that is absolutely something I'm going to do. Now that I know it's running good, I'm going to go ahead and start doing the necessary changes that I need to make sure that this engine performs correctly. I know that after doing research now, and while you're saying that, them valve springs being compressed for that long, sitting up, they have weakened, and the last thing I need is for one of them to fail and for a rod or piston to come blowing out the side of this block. So thank you guys for that. I really appreciate you guys looking out for me on that. So that is definitely something I'm going to do. The next thing I'm going to show y'all is right here. So I have come in here. You can see that this car is pretty good as far as the inside goes. But one of the things I noticed, you'll see that I have the dash off, is there's some weight and some stuff that I can cut out of this thing that's not necessary. But the main thing is, whenever I was sitting in here driving this car the other day, I noticed this right here. So not sure if y'all can see that, but this is not welded. So that bar right there, like I said, I'm not sure if y'all can see that real good. There you go, you can see my hand right there. This bar never got welded right there. So I'm gonna re-weld that and make sure that's good. And then also, this seat bar is really janky. This bar right here hits my legs really bad whenever I'm sitting in there with my seat. I've got that full containment. And so it mounts way back here, and then this extends way up here. So I'm actually going to come back and cut this bar right here and cut this bar right here and move this all back to where it's under the seat to where I have plenty of room. Once I do that, you can see that this is pretty rusted out right here. And so I'm gonna do just like I did the other car, and I'm gonna come along right here, and I'm gonna cut this out right here, and cut all this out, and put some new sheet metal in under the driver compartment. I'm gonna do the same here. This is all rusted out. So I'm gonna come across here and cut this out and then also do the same for that. But that'll be a little bit later. First things first is I wanna get this thing pulled out and get it pressure washed and cleaned up and get it where it's not like super nasty and dirty while I'm in here working on it, especially that front end. So that's what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna set you guys up. It may be a pretty lengthy time lapse, but I hope that it is well worth it. By the end of this, I hope that you guys can see what I see in this car and see the potential of it. And so anyway, that's enough rambling. Start the music up. You guys sit back, relax, get you a cup of coffee. Let's see how clean we can get this thing. Look at this, y'all. It's so clean. Super clean, y'all. I'm very excited with how this turned out. I guess this car was blue at one point. The super clean pulled this paint, this old paint right off, and exposed a lot of blue in this frame and down here. But overall, I am extremely happy with this. So I was talking with Philip and he told me I needed to bag this next time. So I did not spray water directly in this area. You can see I kind of stopped like right here. It did get some of that old paint on it, but he told me to bag that, so I'll know for next time. But look how good this is. I mean, all this is just like, it's clean. It just looks dirty and dingy, but now I can get in here and paint this thing. But look how good the bottom looks. So all it needs is a fresh coat of paint. She's shining good. So with that said, I have to give a huge shout out to Super Clean. And I also need a shout out to Aivolt, because without Aivolt and Super Clean, this car wouldn't look this good. So that's what I use to wash on my cars. So with that said, I'm gonna do a giveaway on some Super Clean. They reached out and said they wanted to send you guys a care package. This stuff is amazing. This is the aerosol can, the wheel cleaner. This is what I just used, and then I use these to fill these back up. So if you guys want to enter for a chance to win this Super Clean, y'all please subscribe to the channel today on this video, and whatever you comment at the end, put Super Clean giveaway. So there's you a chance to get some of this stuff. Like I said, it is amazing. You can see how good of a job it just did on this car. Been sitting forever and it is spotless now. So I'm gonna let this thing sit here and bake in the sun. We had a beautiful sunrise this morning, so I am very thankful to be able to see that, spent some time. So now you can see it is 7:36 in the morning. So I'm gonna let this thing sit, dry out in the sun, and then the next step is I'm probably gonna get some spray paint, and while I've got it sitting right here out away from the shop, I'm gonna touch this thing up with some paint and see how it looks with a little bit of touch up around this front and stuff like that. So we'll come right back once it's dried up. I'm gonna get in here and clean my shop up, and we'll see how it looks with some black on it. So the mailman showed up. We got our black paint. Time to get to work and make this thing look good. Here we go. And I can see clearly now the blue is gone. All right, guys, so the time lapse stopped on me. And the reason why is because my own phone got tired. So the phone got so hot that it stopped recording out there. It is currently the same day, just had to go get a different shirt. Now this one's soaked. It is 12:14. Can't see it. Golly. There you go. 12:14, 94 degrees. The idea that pushing the car out to wash it and all that this morning was a great idea. And now here at noon at 94 degrees, it is biting me in the behind because it is so hot. So I'm coming in here, taking me a break. Let me get cooled off a second, and then I'm going to go show you the final result. Well, not final, but final for this video, because I did not realize how much work painting is, but I also did a lot more than just painting. So let's go check it out. All right, so now that the phone has taken a break, here you go. She is black. And I'm standing far back like this because that's how y'all are gonna have to see it, because it looks amazing like that. If I get up close, it doesn't look good. What does Ryan Trezian and a couple of them guys say? It's a 20-footer. It looks good from right here. No, I'm just kidding. But you can see everything is black. Obviously, I'm gonna have to come back and do another coat, but I'm definitely not gonna do it out here in the sun. But y'all check this thing out. Looks 10 times better. Now, I have not done anything in the inside, and I'm gonna tell you guys that in a second, but y'all just marvel at this for a second and look how good this thing looks. I'm happy with it. Even the frame down on the bottom just cleaned up really nice. So here's what I've got. So I cut this old seat bar out. Not gonna need that. Don't really need that up there because it's tied in there, it's tied in there, and these two bars that are coming across are tied into the main one. So I'm just gonna sand that down and probably put a cap or something over it. And the next thing I did that you can see is I cut this piece out, and this piece over here I cut out, and went ahead and prepped to make the inside nice. So I got my cutters while I was waiting on the paint to dry, and I cut that out. So what I've got to do is I've got to do some modifications. One of the things I'm going to do, which I'm going to back you guys up, here is what I'm about to modify. So one of the things I'm about to do is I'm about to put a bar from here down so that this space right here that's void isn't gonna be wide open. I want something to keep this bar down to the bottom. So I'm probably gonna more than likely put like an X bar down or a straight bar. The next thing I'm gonna do is come from right here and go straight to the front right there so that I can triangulate a bar this way. Let me get down here and move this way for my dash panel and all my gauges to go on. Then last but not least, I'm probably gonna add a bar from here up, and then the final bar that I'm gonna try to do is either one right here, or I may put this one back. You can see there used to be a bar that came out right here. You guys comment down below if you know what bar that is, but it went right here. I'm probably gonna go ahead and put that one back in. So I'm gonna wrap this video up. We got a ton done on this. I'm gonna get all the tires on, get the shop spotless cleaned up, push it back in, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of fab work. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget the Super Clean giveaway. And at the end of the comment, if you guys care to comment, put Super Clean giveaway and that'll enter you in. And I'll probably give this video about a week or two, and we'll do a drawing for that. You must be in the United States in order for them to ship that to you. And then last but not least, the Liuhai store, the Liuhai store, sorry, with them rods, the connecting rods for the hood. You guys check them out. Like I said, the link is below if you guys would like to purchase some for your race cars or your personal car. So, but again, thank you guys so much. I've dropped the hats off. I know Austin was hating on me for saying I didn't get the hats dropped off. I've got the hats dropped off, so they should be coming soon. And then we'll be able to get them out to you guys. I really appreciate you guys clicking on today's upload, and I really appreciate the support and all the information that you guys have given me. I'm still plugging along and learning this thing, but I feel very confident that we are closer than I probably think. I'm getting close to being able to hang the body back on this thing and go. So, P.S. if you have not experienced the Mississippi summer in this heat, y'all come on down. We'll put you to work. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Catch you guys in the next one.